it grew on me specifically once I started using Caldera, I mean the Vanguard guns, and then it grew on me.
I hope everyone's doing well. I do need. I need to eventually turn off those messages because it's an awesome room to be in, but I get like hit with a million messages when I play at this time of night. And that's okay, but it, you know, it's in the breed. You end up seeing it. Alright, so Alright, I hope everyone's doing real good. Good to see you, Princess Puff. If you guys want to watch the action, you can watch it here, but you know, I'm going to upload to YouTube for sure. You can definitely see all the hype and participate in the great chats on Chief Flash's channel, but you can chat in here too if you like. I just got in here into the office and yeah, going to be decided I could play. I still have stuff to do, so after playing this, I'm definitely going to be back to work, but it looked like they really needed players for Flash Cup. So I do have some black bars, that's not a good sign. So I'm going to leave and rejoin. Oh, now I gotta deal with Rodnutzx. This is like a monster session today. Flash is really excited. Yeah. All right, we're starting. This is gonna be a pretty brutal night, man. A lot of good community members, a lot of good players. I can get blown up by any of these guys. So this will be a pretty awesome Flash Cup. I am not expecting a great result. I'm expecting expect me to like win and lose some. I don't think I'm going to be in the top. I think I could be in the top 3, but I think I might just be outside of that. We'll see. Especially with these connections. So a lot of things can happen when it's all when I've got a lot of yellow bars, and that's okay. I'm just playing to have fun, so let's have fun today. So I'm going to try to take them down quickly before they have a read on my game, but I am going to try to punish that they like to do reversals. Alright, that's game. Thank you for the game, Ifrit. You have a nice owie. Reversals are risky if you don't know what I'm going to do, especially as Leon. And from the get-go, I'm going to try to mix up high, mid, and low against Aoi. just so that they can't get a read on on that. Generally, a good way for Aoi, if they want to use reversals, is to try to pressure the opponent into situations where they want to use mid attacks, and then just reverse the mids. Alright, that works. That works, Top Villainy. Good to see you again, by the way. Speak of revenge is always good. That will count that as the ambition category, Princess Fluff. The revenge is your ambition. Hey Jimmy, good to see you. Well, I don't know what we're gonna do. We got xRodnutzx in here, you know. So, and you can never count out Jacko. Jacko or DJ Clark Nova is a very good player. They got good reads. I have a winning record on them, but if we played a lot, they would read me like a book, and it would be very scary. They also play Sarah, so I have to be very careful and manage my inputs a bit. But they don't do the like Nova style. They don't do like Dark Nova style of Sarah. They do more conventional. It reminds me more of like Black Stars a little bit, but they've got really good reads. I'm really impressed with their reads. Suit Blazer Jacky. That one, I think it's in there somewhere. It's in the costume settings, in the new expansion pack, which you could win from Chief Flash. I think he's doing giveaways today. BXJacky. I don't have much experience against BXJacky, so I don't know what to expect with them. Let's see. I hope the connection's good. Okay, gotcha. I think I have an idea. Let's see. Alright. Nice setup. Oh. Okay, so I'm dealing with a little lag, and that caused me to really miss like 5 things, but they missed stuff too. Thank you for the games, BXJacky. So, if we sparred a lot, he'd get a lot more experience against the way I play Leon, and I think he'd be pretty good. The matchup. Lag makes it a little harder for both of us. I saw both of us kind of just, our spacing game got changed because of that lag. And lag is not so terrible, it just means those are the preconditions for the fight that you're in. And so both of us didn't adjust the best to that lag, and we kind of played a little more of a, okay, I'm gonna reach out and try to hit him with something kind of way of play, you know. But I think if we played a lot more, we'd be a little more like, we'd actually figure out how to play with the lag, but also with more security in our options. Alright, Anthony Carmine, not to be underestimated. If I remember, he's actually pretty strong, and I can get blown up by him if I'm not careful. So, I think he also played with a very patient style Blaze, and that was hard. Nice. That was so good. I like Blaze's ability to do that. That even if you're hit against the wall, he can still get you. Alright, thanks so much, Jimmy. So I gotta be very careful with Anthony Carmine's plays. Nice. I do still fall for that stuff. Thank you very much, Anthony Carmine. I hope we can play more later. Connection was pretty good. But yeah, I went YOLO because I felt that was the best strategy against you. Well, I have a lot of belief in your game, Princess, but I understand the feeling, and that feeling will keep firing you to get stronger, so keep it up. And it's a good mentality to have. Always approach this game as an underdog, and it's a wonderful game. Man, Ifrit versus daRockReaper is pretty crazy. They're now in the 5th round. So I do agree with one person's critique on daRockReaper, where that they're a little too patient, but I really like their game. I like Reaper's game a lot. It's just sometimes I've seen that in this game, if you hesitate, like you really, it's really powerful to be more decisive in this game. Even if it's just a half guess or a guess where like you don't know what you feel like you don't know what you're doing, committing really quickly is very powerful in this game. More powerful than most people know. It's and so when you hesitate, you actually give your opponent way too much room to undo whatever advantages you have, whatever, both on a mental level but also on a mechanical level. You end up giving them too much room to actually beat whatever you're gonna do. So yeah. All right, Wells. Here we go. Let's see how this goes. Okay. This could get really ugly. Okay, so they do play with a bit of a delay, and I've got to be careful of that. So, because of that delay, certain things that I do, I got to be very careful about my options as well. And I got to remember that I can't do that against Lei Fei. Nice. That was very good. Thank you very much. I'm glad I got to cheese that out really quickly because I was really worried about where that would go. But I didn't.
What a knucklehead.
So I do think the opening option I chose against Lei Fei was a little risky. Low punch is actually very risky. You have to really believe it might like interrupt what they're gonna do, and a lot of Lei Feis have openings that are anti-low punch. So you got to be careful about that. Similarly, on a similar note, in the opening, I play one of the 4 characters that have got an 11 frame jab, the fastest jab, right? And that's Leon, Pai, Kage, and Eileen. Those 4 have an 11 frame jab. Everybody else in this game has a 12 frame jab. In the opening, that means the faster characters should usually not do high jab unless the opponent is going to do some kind of like a mid attack or something. But if like the 2 characters did a high jab, the 11 frame will whiff because they're out of jab range and the second person will hit them. So it's always good to know and understand that opening is outside of jab range, and that's a brilliant design on Sega's part. in the opening there's no buffer. So it's like a quick draw, but not exactly. But it's offset by the fact that your fastest moves, you're out of range for your fastest moves in this game. And so because of that, the fastest moves are better at hitting somebody that whiffs. And so using kind of a medium speed is usually solid in the opening. And when you fight against advanced and intermediate advanced players, they like to do movement options. Usually they run away. But I think the optimal is a good balance of considering what your opponent will do and do something either assertive or semi-passive with the intent to punish what they're going to do. So I think it's good to be active in the opening. Alright. Oh, J6. Alright, Judgment 6, here we go. This is going to be scary. Alright, J6, let's see how this goes. Nice, good. He is. I think I'm going to lose. Alright, so let's take that as a reading round. Do not read too much into the results of that round. Very good. I think lag is affecting them a lot. Right now, he's probably one of the yellow bar connections. Nice pickup. Nice. That was an awesome round. So he's getting used to the lag, but he played that really smart. Nice, bring me out. Very smart. He went for the back throw. Alright, good game. I went for the high risk. Backdash against John is super high risk. Yeah, Toronto has traditionally had one of the best Virtua Fighter scenes in the history of Virtua Fighter for North America. They were active in VF2, VF3, VF4, VF4 Evo, and VF5 they were reasonably active. I think it only dropped off there, but they still had good players. And they had good players in Final Showdown. So a lot of the same old guys too. And the first person that I played like outside of Portland Virtua Fighter was a Toronto player named KB Cat or Graham. He moved to Redmond, Washington around before the Dreamcast came out. And so he drove down to Portland to play with me. In Virtua Fighter 3 Tournament Battle on Dreamcast. But the sad news is that when he came down to visit me, there was a power outage. So we didn't get to play VF that weekend. So I drove up the next week up to Redmond to play with him. And we had a lot of fun playing Virtua Fighter 3 Tournament Battle. That prepared me for for going to New York a few months later. So that's kind of my history on that. So yeah, it was so much fun. It was exciting, and Toronto has. I owe the Toronto scene Virtua Fighter 3 MOOCs Act 1 and 2. I owe that to them. What's going on? Oh, cool. You can do that. I didn't know you can do that. Am I on the buy? Is that what happened? What happened to my game? Did I get the buy? It was probably a buy, right? Okay. Yeah, now you got, Himajan, Black Alert, Hudge Cool, J6. I believe that God Eater is still active. It's just that he doesn't participate in social media as much. But I saw him comment on YouTube channels, and so I really like Jamie or God Eater. So I owe the Toronto scene 2 Gamus MOOCs, and they're harder to get now. I wish they were easiest. They used to be so easy to get, and because I lost theirs, I just want to buy them a new set. So if I ever find it, but I'm gonna give a sad fact about me. I am the worst when it comes to shipping stuff out. I'm terrible. Sending stuff out in the mail, going to the post office and sending something manually. I don't know why I'm really dumb when it comes to that. So I'm very unreliable. A long time ago, I was supposed to send Mike a bunch of PlayStation 1 games, and it never happened. I'm just irresponsible when it comes to sending stuff out in the mail and packages. If I was to do like an eBay, if I was to do an eBay store, I'd be the worst eBay store in the world. You know, it's just I don't hate the post office, but I always feel busy. I'm always like, gotta do this for a restaurant, gotta do this for school back then, gotta run around, do this, gotta take care of this person, gotta be a good host. And the post office is always like the last thing on my list. And every time I make it the first thing, something else comes up. Someone calls me, we need this. Okay, I'll go take care of that. I didn't go to the post office again. That's like what happens with me with the post office. Oh no, oddly lost. I didn't watch, I was busy chatting away. What is going on? Alright. Okay. So we're still in matches. Okay, and we're still waiting for these 2 matches. I hope they didn't crash. Something sounds really sad. It sounds awfully quiet on the Flash stream. You know there's something wrong when it's awfully quiet, because Flash really brings the fire and the hype. I am cheering for Rodney because we'll make if I win this one, which I doubt, but if I were to win this one and Rodney not, I would say make him my alternate. If I cannot make it to the Flash Cup tournament, put Rodney in there, please. Okay, that's my request. But I don't think I'm gonna win. And also, I am not that strong against Akira. I lack a lot of experience. I fight stronger Akiras better than I fight the developing ones. Okay, good to know. Nice. Very good. Very good. I'm happy that I'll help you. But Akira is one of my worst matchups because, like, against, like, especially developing ones. Good, he knows. But Akira, like, I have trouble fighting, like, Akiras that are developing. Because the off rhythm really throws me off. So I have to rely on doing damage stuff like this. So I have to fight a lot more Akiras, and I don't find enough of them. So I have to do tricks like this. I have to do tricks like that only because, like, I make bad decisions when they're not doing something right away. And so when I fight stronger Akiras, they kind of do something right away, or they'll at least dash, and I'll work on that. But when I fight developing Akira, it's like I'm watching them, waiting for them to do something, and then I get hit. So it's like, but Setsuna's got a good Akira, and I know that they're a real threat because they've knocked me out of win streaks quite a few times. Actually, it's not so much a matchup issue, it's an experience issue. I just haven't fought enough Akira players. I am now because of online, but even still, you know you don't run into Akira that often. I need to like fight Setsuna and other players like a lot more. Leon actually has some good things against Akira. Leon's backdash game can counter Akira using a normal dashing elbow, or even just like some stuff. But if the Akira is very good at the dash flowchart, where they do a full dash and then make their option, then the backdash has to be very careful and has to convert to being more defensive. Jimmy's the one who's taught me a lot about the Akira matchup, actually. So yeah. But like, yeah, so like Akira has the advantage because Akira always has a good advantage in matchups. But like Leon has tools to really deal with Akira's best tools. So yeah. Yeah.
Ready, go!
Nice. Alright. So this pace is going to be tricky for me. So Lord Hollow's pace is going to be a challenge for me. It's similar, like Rodney faced this issue when he fought against Wave Rusher Kobe in Sega Cup. Very much. Thank you very much, Lord Hollow. So Lord Hollow is another member of the community I want to send appreciation to. They've opened up their streams for like a lot of things, like some of the Himajan 50 game sessions. They've always been supportive, and they've always been a good presence on the forums in the past, especially. So I just want to say appreciate to Lord Hollow for all their contributions in the community. We don't play each other much because of my schedule and his schedule, but so this is a good opportunity to point out like that I really appreciate what he has done for this community. And he might not even think he did a lot, but he really did. Anybody who's put themselves out there has done a lot for the community, and then he's also just been very pleasant. So, and then he's supported the streams a lot. So thank you so much, Lord Hollow. Yeah, so we gotta practice more and it'd be great, you know? Aoi is a hard character to get good at. Like, for strong players, they have a hard time when they play Aoi because they have to expand their tool set a lot and play, like, they're not used to having certain things that are just so hugely damaging. And with her, okay, so she can damage you if she staggers you and combos you. She can damage you with like 4/4 P plus K, where she goes back and hits you, sets up a crumple combo. She can do throw damage too, but her game is just, it's got a lot more nuance to it, and it's got a lot more indirect tools and defensive tools. But she's so good, and man, Valkyrie is such an amazing Aoi player. And then on top of that, now we've got GT being such an amazing Aoi player. So we're like in this era with the Aoi army has arrived, and they've got their generals and admirals now. So yeah. Alright, daRockReaper. Always can be risky. Reaper and I have fought enough that Reaper actually knows how to attack. We'll see if they're going to take the initiative and bring it to me, or if I'm going to try to take it away from them. Let's see.
Round one. Ready, go! Excellent. Round two.
that was so good. Good choices. See, don't tech roll against El Blaze unless they force you to, and I tech rolled a lot. That was good. That was really good. So stay down. That was really smart play by him. If I did it earlier, I would have got it. See, now we're intense, and he might be the one that takes that wins against me. Oh, I got it. He does. So Reaper's defense is really good. It's hard with Leon because Leon is, again, same for the reason for fighting against Aoi. Leon can use high, mid, and low effectively if he has an idea of the way that the opponent wants to be defensive. That said, it's high risk. So my advice would be that actually a lot of Leon is open to evade. So get good at evading to Leon's back. Like, get really good at evading to Leon's back. And so if you do that, you counter so many things that Leon wants to do. Alright. Oh boy, gigaphenix is bringing in Vanessa. gigaphenix has taken some good wins against me, so I'm not taking them lightly whatsoever.
Round one. Ready, go!
Okay, lag a little. Oh, really? Okay, so I missed my bound. That's okay. Still took the win.
Round three. Ready, go!
Not intended. I intended the block, but that's okay. Oh, that was good. That was really good.
Round four. Ready, go!
Good game, gigaphenix. Really good stuff.
What a knucklehead!
Alright, man, 11th round. This format's so cool. It was ambitious. So good. Alright, ChiefTalbain. This might be scary because I don't like fighting Wolf. Alright, let's see what we got here. Thank you all for this chat. The chat's been very fun.
Round one. Ready, go!
Nice. Okay. All right, they're very patient. I gotta be careful. Nice, nice, Sabari.
Round 3. Ready, go!
Yeah, they do low punch a lot.
Round 4. Ready, go!
See? I thought I'm better.
Oh boy, it's such a tight race though. J6 Rodney and I. Thank you very much, streamer Dog. Thanks a lot, Dog. It was tough. I need to learn a lot more about fighting. I need to fight Wolf better, but I'm working on it.
Third L, I guess. Yeah, no, Sonic's 64 now. JSixVFDC almost. This man is turning around.
Yeah, let's.
Lost twice. Rodney lost twice.
Oh, Rodney, come on.
Lost to Chanchai. Let's see.
He can beat me, so let's see.
Shit. No, Rodney lost to Jeffry.
Round 1. Ready, go!
All right, interesting.
Knockout. Round 2. Ready, go! Round 3. Ready, go!
Nice. He went for it.
Knockout.
So Leon, if they block that kick, this kick, they're like -1. Like Leon's like +1 or +2. I think it's +1.
I want a serious fight.
Good game. Thank you very much. I've been trying so hard to gain L-Blaze experience, so I feel like I've kind of gotten better at it. One of the best tips I saw on it was from Gentleman Thief when Ultimate Showdown came out on Twitter. Someone asked, like, you know, what they thought of L-Blaze, and he said the problem with L-Blaze is range. So even though L-Blaze has all these awesome long-range tools, like, my Leon can like outrange him and just play, like, wait for him to whiff and hit him, or just count on the fact that I'm gonna win that exchange. Another problem. So L-Blaze should be one of the most powerful characters if his Okizeme was more balanced, but right now the L-Blaze should just keep hitting people that stay on the ground, and it's not that much damage. But the problem is that if he could do more damage than that when they stay on the ground, he would be one of the best characters in the game, I think. Or not one of the best, but he'd be so strong. Like, way stronger. But right now, because what happens if you tech roll against Blaze, he really kills you. He completely kills you for tech rolling. And so that's a huge, huge deal, you know? And then, and so that would fix a lot of things for the matchup right now. Oh boy. Okay, so we got Sonixbyakugan. Okay, let's see what style of Eileen they are. The ones that give me the most trouble are the ones that cancel a lot. Nice, punish my 2P. But I have to fix my 2P habit, use safe highs, safe lows, or mids against Eileen. So using safe mids is a strong strategy against Eileen because you will force her to play her more pokey game. But like, nice, bring me out. Oh, should have run out. If he rung me out, he would have won that round. Never feel guilty about ringing out. Never feel guilty about that. Because I'm crouching also, that's mitigating like what that thing is doing. Nice. They're a little scared. Yep. Oh, okay. Right now I need to rotate my stick because I botched a lot of inputs that would have won. Nice. See, they're playing very smart. I think it's just Rodney left. Yeah, I agree with you. That is a really good assessment, Jack. Alright, watch me lose this match against XRodnutzx, okay? So this one, I'm going to assume I'm going to lose, but I'm going to do my very best. And there's a lot of scary stuff that Rodney can do, so this is going to be so freaking hard. Watch me get like 3P to death, too. I'm glad I fought Juicebox last night. This is the only reason that I'm giving Rodney a real scare. Messed up inputs. Okay. Cheeks are very tight. Alright, let's see how this goes. This is where Rodney gets scary. Nice. So this is what sucks is I cannot tech roll because I don't have a feel on our connection for the tech roll timing of the neutral throw. Against Juicebox last night, it's a little early. I don't know why he's trolling though. I think he hates the connection. He must be mad about the internet connection. So, okay. Yeah, it's true. So, I think Rodney got mad. I think he's tilted. Like, that last round was him trolling, and that's first sign of tilt in my view. My view is that even if you're dealing with a bad connection, you gotta do what you can. And you gotta work with it, which sucks, but like I feel like when you start doing stuff like that, that's kind of like throwing a tantrum, and that's almost makes you lose because you want to lose at that point. But I could be wrong. There were times where it was a good thing, but he had a lot of better options after. You know, he got a hit, he should have used the hit, right? And he's probably mad that the 2K was working. Alright, Jacko should never be... This is scary that Jacko's playing Jeffry. This is really scary that Jacko's playing Jeffry. And that was awesome. And I have no idea what to do against Jeffry, so I'm going to lose this. And that's okay. This is for me to learn the Jeffry matchup. I think I've won the night, so I'm going to play relaxed. But this is hard. So, alright. Alright, they're cheering for Jacko. So I do need to learn Jeffry, so. Oh, that's beautiful. That was good. Good game. Oh, very good game. So does Jacko win it all? So the Jack. Does Jacky wait? How does that work? Oh, he won it all. Congrats. So he was one of my persons to, well, no, like Jacko was one of the guys that I predicted might win this tonight. So that was awesome. That was really fun. But man.
No fucking way right now. No fucking way. Yo, I don't know what the fuck happened to Rodney, but he was spamming King K like his life depended on it. He worked for like 3 moves. Yo, who's the winner, guys?
Alright, I got a photo. That was good.
Who's the winner?
Yeah, that was crazy.
The return of the Jacko, yo. The return of the fucking Jacko. That's fuck. Yo, Rodney got 3rd place. What the fuck? Yo, Rodney got 3rd place. Spamming King K. Holy shit. Hey, big round of applause, yo. Cause yo, Jacko won it at the very end, and he had to win 3 rounds in a row. He could have let Chanchai win 1 round. If Chanchai manages to win 1 round, he could have won. It might have been a tie, yo. But yo, that's what you call clutch right there, fellas. That's what you call clutch, yo. The return of the Jacko, yo. Yo, hold up, man. Time out. I gotta play some shit for Jacko.
I'm telling them that I didn't bet, so there's no conspiracy, but...
I gotta play some shit for Jacko, man. Hold on, yo. This shit. Hold up, man. Hold up, man. Hold on. Time out. I gotta play this shit for Jacko because that shit was fucking lit as fuck. That shit was fucking lit as fuck, yo.
I gotta learn the Jeffry matchup, so Jimmy's gonna train me on how to fight against Jeffry. So, you know...
Hold on,
I'm just like, I have no idea what I'm doing against Novas, against Jackos like Jeffrey.
Where's this shit? Hey, Jacko, stand by. I got something for you, bro. Stand by, Jacko. Hold on. He can't hear right now. Hold on. He can't hear.
I'm definitely gonna give a lot of props to him, man.
I gotta fix it.
So that's it, everyone. Thank you very much for watching. I am going to go back to work right now. I'm actually gonna eat dinner and then go back to work. But man, Stone Cold Jacko is real threat. He totally deserved winning tonight, and I had a blast fighting him. If Flash says that if I had won one single round, I would have won this whole thing. But because I went out 3-0 to Jacko, like that's why I'm 5 points short. Yeah. Yeah. The sparring partner to fight is Adam, but at the same time, Adam and I have completely incompatible schedules. So he has a very early schedule. He goes to bed very early. So yeah. So when he is active in VF, we're not playing at the same time at all. But we are friends, and Adam was one of my mentors, one of the people who taught me VF. So yeah.
Tonight might have been one of the best, yo. No cap, no fucking cap. I can't wait to fucking post this shit right now. Hey, Jacko, Chanchai, I need your PayPal. Jacko, I need your PayPal. Rodney, I think I have your PayPal. I'm not sure, but Rodney, I need your PayPal too. Let's see. Let me post this. Let me tweet this real quick. fucking so good. That was so fucking dope.
Thank you so much, Jimmy. I think, yeah, it was really close. I'm so glad that it's such a worthy battle, and even if I got blown up by Nova, I think, or by Jacko, I think, like, you know, he totally earned that, and that was really scary. just like mistake, die, mistake, die, mistake, die again. You know, but that's short selling it. I've always said that I admire his Yomi. I think he's got one of the strongest Yomi I've seen in North America and VF. And so that's why I always want to see Jacko play more and more, you know. Like, he's a very smart player. When he plays Sarah, the only reason I think I've won quite a bit against Sarah is because he has to use Yomi like a lot against me. But when he's playing Jeffrey, he only needs to make a few targeted decisions, and it can be like really scary. So, and also in the reverse situation too. So it makes me insecure. It makes me want to attack too much, which opens me up for getting counter hit a lot too. It's really, really scary. So I need to get used to my nerves, and I think I need to throw escape guard more. Just be secure in my throw escape, not completely, but just enough to where you want to discourage Jeffrey from like just attacking a lot, you know, because then it's an easy win for him, right? So I should have got into that a little more defensive and then make him prove that he can out-throw me. And I think I need to do that. Then you can set the pace and the tone of the match against Jeffrey. That's my feeling. You can tell me if I'm wrong, but I think that right now that's what.
Chanchai works. $30 for second place.
Yeah. What was it, $30 for second place and $100-something for first place. So I'll take it.
That was some real cat bash shit at the very end, yo. Chanchai, can you please confirm that you got it?
All right.
Rodney. Let me see if I have yours, Rodney. Yeah, I got you. Arjan. Rodney, I just sent you $15. Can you confirm you got it, please? Rodney just got $15. Sit. Yo, everybody's paying. Everybody's paying. Yeah, Jacko, yo! Hold up, man. Hold up. This ain't over yet. Hold up. This ain't fucking over. This ain't fucking over. This ain't over yet, yo. Return of the Jacko, yo. Return of the Jacko. Welcome back, Jacko. What an entrance, yo. What an entrance, man. I gotta write the winner tonight is Jacko. So Jacko, you've now seeded yourself into Flash Cup Finals. Alright? I'll let you know the date is to be determined, but there's gonna be 16 other players you have to play, okay? So here's the list of players that have won Flash Cup so far, alright? You're the number 15th winner. So I'm gonna go from first place to 15th. C Money, Himajan, Bannock, Shadosha, Rian Willard, Admiring Harley, Hernan, Tricky, Denkai, D2G, Black Alert, Adam Yuki, DF Numbers, Jimmy Claymore, and then number 15 is Jacko. Stone Cold Jacko. Let's fucking go, bro. Yo, Jacko's gonna be the upset card on Flash Cup Finals, yo. I sent you 30, Chanchai. I sent you 30. Chanchai, I sent you 30. I sent 30 to Chanchains on Mac.com. Yo, Jacko's gonna play. He's gonna be the upset card of Flash Cup. I guarantee you that shit right now. They're gonna be fucking sleeping on Jacko. That's exactly what he wants, yo. That's exactly what he wants. Yo, that shit was fucking elite as fuck, yo. I can't believe Jacko pulled that shit off, yo. Can't believe Jacko pulled that shit off, man. Proud of you, man. Fucking proud of you, man. I gotta give more claps to that, because I'm proud of this brother right now, yo. hasn't played Jacko yet, so he's gonna sleep on him. No, Himajun hasn't played Jacko yet. That's gonna be fun to watch, yo. That's gonna be fun to watch when Himajun plays Jacko finally, yo. Oh man, I can't fucking wait for that shit. Hold up, man. God, bro. That was real clutch elite shit, man. Real clutch elite shit. I gotta. Chanchai was undefeated, yo. Undefeated till the final match. Imagine that shit. Imagine the pressure, yo. Jacko was 13-1. Chanchai was 13-0. Imagine the pressure. That's like fucking Super Bowl pressure, man. So yeah, that you know, that's. I mean, fuck, man. Big ups to everybody, yo. But goddamn, that shit was fucking fire, yo. That shit was fucking fire, man. Who's gonna, who's gonna get the last finals? You know, Chanchai and Ronnie could still win it. So, let me text Ronnie and make sure that he got. Okay, just sent Rodney a text. Woo, man, my heart right now. My heart is my heart was fed up. Right there, bro. Alright, Jacko's BRB's gonna grab some food. Probably gotta go grab some beer too while he's at it. Look at this shit. Yo, look at the win percentage from Jacko and Chanchai, 93%. Shit. Alright, Chanchai, thank you. Thanks for the confirm. Good stuff, Chanchai. Your pressure was too great. Pressure was too great for Ronnie, man. Oh no, Chanchai left. Okay, I don't know, I think people are dwindling. I do think the better player won. I mean, Chanchai, do you play Jacko live? Because if you don't know how to play Jacko, it's hard to beat him, you know, if you don't know how to play him. He's like Adam, but he has his own style. So if you don't know how to play Jacko, yeah, you don't know his tendencies, so it's tough, man, it's tough. Every time I step away from my wall, like I hit it, and I play Jacko, I can't beat him. Yeah, I know. Believe it or not, Jacko, when I first met Jacko, here's the story about Jacko, okay? When I first met Jacko, we were playing, I think it was Vanilla Version C, right? Or was it FS? It might have been FS. I think it was FS. And I thought to myself, yo, this kid is like, you can tell he's on fire in his